Hello students, Namaste. Hope all of you are well at home. Actually, this COVID-19 has taught a very great lessons to all the world peoples. We have to stay safe. We have to stay at home. Then only we can stay safe. But education should not wait, right? Education should not wait because one of the most great Chaplin or any other good person had said that show must go on, right? Show must go on. So as the show must go on, we should also study it. So actually today we are going to discuss class 9 science chapter number 3 atoms and molecules. The main topic that valency and compounds. What is valency? The combining capacity of an element. The combining capacity of an element is called valency. What is combining capacity? Why to combine? Right? What is combining capacity and why to combine? Combining capacity means as each and every element wants to complete their octet. What the each and every atoms had or elements has a property to complete its octet. Each and every elements want to complete their octet, and after completing octet they think that now I am stable. As for example, if I talk about each and every person thinks that I will become a rich person, then I will become stable, right? Similarly, each and every element try to combine to gain electrons to complete their octet on the last orbit, and then they become stable. So valency is the combining capacity of an element. What is valency? Valency is the combining capacity of an element. Now question is, what are the valency of different elements? So today first of all I am going to write few elements name and their valency. So right now you can write these elements name in your notebook, and after then we will make compounds of these elements. See, as for example, if I talk about hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. These all the elements has valency 1. What is the valency of these elements? 1. Just suppose this valency of these elements, okay? Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium. Each and every elements has valency 2. Whatever the number I am writing, this whole group valency is that, right? Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, unitarium. These all the elements have valency 3. Means they can lose 3 electrons or they can gain, especially these are losing one. So they lose these electrons and they gain the stability. Hydrogen lose 1 electron, they get stability. Lithium lose 1 electron, they get stability. Sodium lose 1 electron, they get stability. Means after losing these electrons, they get stability. Now from here they get combining capacity. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead, uni, quantium. So these elements can lose also and gain also 4 electrons. In the outermost orbit they are having 4 electrons, so they can lose also 4 electrons or they can gain also. Now if we talk about nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth, quantium. These all can lose 3 electrons to gain its stability. Sorry, they can take, not lose, they can gain 3 electrons to get their outermost orbit 8 electrons, so they can be stable. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium, unihexene. So these all can take 2 electrons to gain its stability. If I talk about fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine, uniseptine. So they all take 1 electron to gain its stability. And last but not the least, helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, unioctane. They don't want to take any electrons. They are stable. If I talk about Mukesh Ambani is already stable. Ratan Tata, they are stable, right? Similarly, this inert gas element, zero valency element are stable. So whatever the elements valency are written, this whole group valency is 1. If they will lose 1 electron, they will get stability. If they will also lose 2 electrons, they will get stability. If they lose 3 electrons, they will get stability. From here, they take 4 electrons, then they get stability. They take 3 electrons, then they get stability. They take 2 electrons, then they get stability. They take 1 electron, then they get stability. And here no need to take any electron, no need to lose any electron, so they get stability. Now, what are the uses of this valency? The question is that in this video we will specially describe about the uses of these things. As for example, the first element is hydrogen. Just suppose this we are taking the hydrogen, okay, and suppose this second, this 2 electrons, one oxygen group, take oxygen. So oxygen valency is 2, and what is the valency of hydrogen? 1. So cross multiplication, you know, this 1 will be here and this 2 will be here. So what we will write this? H2O1. So generally we do not write O1. 1 no need to write. We have to write, because you know 1 means 1. There is no need to write 1. So directly we write H2O. The chemical formula of water is H2O, right? How this compound has formed? As I have told you, according to the valency. What is valency? Valency is the combining capacity of an element. Combining, not combining. Combining capacity of an element. Combining capacity of an element is called valency. What is this? Valency. Combining capacity of an element is called valency. So remember this thing. You can take any of the element, whatever you like, and after that you have to form a compound. As for example, the hydrogen and chlorine. Just suppose this is hydrogen and chlorine. Hydrogen valency also 1, chlorine also 1. This one here, this one here. So we generally do not write 1. So what will be there? HCl, hydrochloric acid. Got it? You can take any other. As for example, sodium and oxygen. Just suppose sodium. Sodium valency is 1, oxygen valency is 2. This 2 will come here, this 1 will go there. So what will be there? Na2O, sodium oxide. Got it? So any compound you can write. As for example, if you talk about carbon and hydrogen, right? Carbon valency is 4, hydrogen 1. So 1 here, CH4, chemical formula of methane. So you can see how to write the compound's name. I hope all of you are understanding. If you are having doubt, then please drop your doubt into the comment box, so I will understand that you are not understanding. You can copy these all the things in your notebook. If you don't want to copy, then you can take a screenshot. But if you want to copy, then you can copy also in your notebook. I am giving you 30 seconds time to copy it. I hope all of you have copied. If you have not copied, then please take a screenshot. So after taking a screenshot, you will get all the elements valency and you can form a compound. Got it? So now what you have to do, you have to first take one group with one element you have to combine. As for example, if we are taking only about the hydrogen, okay, and this one group means all this one group elements, then we have to form a compound. As I am writing here, all of you have written this? Okay, let's go ahead. See here. First of all, write these all the elements. Hydrogen, first fluorine, right? Both have valency 1, 1. This one here, this one. It will become HF. What is the name of this HF? Hydrogen fluoride. Hydrogen fluoride. Fluoride. Hydrogen fluoride. Got it? Similarly, HCl. 1, 1. This one here, this one. What is the compound name? Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Got it? Now third one you can see hydrogen and bromine. So hydrogen and bromine. Both are having valency 1, 1. So what will be the compound? HBr. What its name? Hydrobromic acid. Or hydrogen bromide also you can write. Hydrogen chloride also you can write for HCl, as I have written hydrogen fluoride, hydrogen chloride, hydrogen bromide, but the nickname is hydrochloric acid. So here hydrogen bromide also you can write hydrogen bromide. Got it? Now hydrogen and iodine. Hydrogen and iodine. Hydrogen valency 1, iodine valency 1, 1, 1 cross, HR, hydrogen iodide. Hydrogen iodide. Hydrogen iodide. Got it? So in this way you can write any compound. If you want to write this astatine also, UUS also, so they will be HAT and HUUS. So by this way you can write compound. Second thing I am going to teach you about, again you have to take this hydrogen and second group all these elements. Okay. Similarly, hydrogen and these all the three group elements. Hydrogen and this all these four elements. Similarly, by taking one elements, what you have to do? You have to do the formation of compounds. If you want to write these things in your notebook, so you can write. After then I will start with the hydrogen and the second group. So you will understand how to make compounds and you can make this compound at home also. So let's start this second group. If you want to write, then write. Otherwise, you can take a screenshot. Afterwards, you can write in your notebook. I hope you all can take a screenshot. Please take a screenshot. I hope all of you have taken a screenshot. Now let's go ahead for second group. Hydrogen with oxygen, right? So hydrogen with oxygen, as I have told you, oxygen valency 2, hydrogen valency 1. So what will be that? H2O. Hydrogen oxide, this is also called water, right? Hydrogen oxide. Now second one, hydrogen and sulfur. Hydrogen valency 1, sulfur valency 2. What will be the H2S? What will be the name of H2S? Hydrogen sulfide. What is the name? Hydrogen sulfide. Got it? Now let's come towards the third. Hydrogen and selenium. Hydrogen and selenium. 1 valency 2. H2Se. Hydrogen selenite. Hydrogen selenite. Similarly, you can make any compound, whatever the compound you like. If you want to react with the hydrogen with nitrogen, hydrogen valency 1, nitrogen valency 3. 3 will here, NH3. What is the name of NH3? Ammonia. What is the name? Ammonia. Right? As I have told you, carbon and hydrogen, carbon valency 4, hydrogen valency 1, CH4. What is the name? Methane. Right? Similarly, you can make any of the compound. If you have any doubt in making any compound, then you can tell me. Aluminum and chlorine, if I want to make, just suppose this aluminum and this chlorine. So aluminum valency is 3, chlorine valency is 1. So 1 will be here, Cl3 will be AlCl3, right? AlCl3. What will be the name? Aluminium chloride. Aluminium chloride. Got it? Any compound, whatever the compound you want to make reaction, you can make. If you want magnesium and chlorine, so Mg valency 2, chlorine valency 1. So what will be that? MgCl2, right? What is the full form of MgCl2? Means name? Magnesium chloride. Magnesium. Got it? Any compound, whatever the compound you want to make, you must know the valency of the compound so you can form a compound. I hope that you all are understanding. If you all are not understanding, then I will write some of the valency of the compounds. Below this video, you can go through that link and just click on that link. A new video will open. From that, you can learn how to make a compound. And before that, I hope all of you have understood that whatever I had taught to you, I hope all of you have liked also about this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends so your friends can also take knowledge. If they are not getting WhatsApp message or any other message, then you can also share this video link to your friend so he or she can also enjoy this video. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot.